Everyone, QUEERVEE here, with I guess a different type of video. Very recently my grandpa passed. It was not a surprise. Both of my grandparents have not been well for quite a while, so we knew that it was only a matter of time. Basically what happened was he had broken his arm before Christmas, and he was in like a recovery nursing home sort of place, and his body just went into shock, like couldn't handle the broken arm, I guess, and all that stuff, and he had to be put on life support, and they said like he would not live without life support, and he would not be like conscious again. So my family made the decision to take him off life support and say goodbye to him, and it was a really great send-off, honestly. Me and my family, and then my dad's two sisters and their families were all in the hospital room with Grandpa when he was taken off life support, and we just reminisced about all the good times that we had with him, and how funny he was, and we were laughing a lot and just sharing our love for him. And he lived for about an hour off life support and then passed. And I know it was really rough on my dad and his sisters because they lost their dad, and I lost the only grandpa I ever had. Both my mom's parents died before I was born, so I only ever knew my dad's parents. And yeah, I'm not like super bent up about it, I think, because I knew it was coming. Like, of course I'm sad, of course I miss Grandpa, but it was his time to go. He was 93 years old, and he hadn't been doing super well, but in the end he wasn't in any pain or anything. They made sure that he had a peaceful send-off, so I think it was really good. And he was a great grandpa. I have so many good memories of him, especially when me and my sister were kids. We used to do a lot at our grandparents' house with our cousins. We're very, very big into family stuff. When we were kids, we used to do Easter egg hunts and stuff at Grandma's and Grandpa's, and we would always be playing like sports and stuff outside with our cousins, and sometimes Grandpa would join us, and we'd think it was funny. And Grandpa was always making up words. His favorite was Batuki, and he would call people a big Batuki, like, "You big Batuki." And, we never really knew what it meant, but that's okay. We had a lot of fun with it, and Grandpa's made up words. There were some other ones that I don't remember quite as well, but it was a lot of fun. And he was just an extremely, extremely loving grandpa. I never formally came out to my grandparents just because, I don't know, it didn't seem like something that was super important, I guess, to like come out to them. But they've always like loved me no matter what. When my grandpa found out that I wear men's clothing, he immediately went upstairs to his room and got a bunch of shirts that he never wore and wasn't going to. And I was like, "Here, take these," and like trying to give me all these clothes of his and stuff that he didn't need. And that meant so much more to me than I think he ever knew, because it was like he didn't even care about society or like gender norms or anything like that. He just knew that his grandchild could use these things that he had, and he knew that he could provide those things and give those things to me, and help me out there. So that really meant a lot to me. And I think that you know, he really taught us all how to be a family. Taught my dad how to be a good dad. My dad's a great dad, thanks to Grandpa. So yeah, I'm okay, and my family's okay, and it's just a part of life, you know, that people die. It is, and my therapist thinks that I've been handling it very well. But yeah, and I have cried and stuff, of course, and been sad, but I think that Grandpa's okay, and you know, I think his energy will always be around us. We're always gonna have great memories of him, and you know, his love, you know, got through to generations, and it will continue to. And so I painted this for my Aunt Cindy. She made a little shrine for Grandpa in her home, and she always called him Little Louie because his name was Louis, and I come from a family of Italians, and so Grandma and Grandpa are very short. They're shorter than me, and I'm only 4'11". And one of my aunts is shorter than me as well. But yeah, so she always called him Little Louie, and she asked me to paint a little something to put in her shrine. So I did this, and it was nice for me to do as well. Blue is Grandpa's favorite color, and purple is my Aunt Cindy's favorite color. Yellow is my grandma's and my favorite colors. So I sort of worked with our favorite colors there to create this piece, and I think it's really lovely. She liked it a lot. I've already given it to her. And yeah. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, I guess, and just sort of make a video about it. I hope it wasn't too boring or sad or anything. I know pretty much everybody has dealt with loss, and I personally have never seen somebody die until this moment, but it's okay, and I'm okay, and I know that, you know, Grandpa would want us to all just go on and be okay. So that's what I'm doing. But I'm glad that I got to paint this for him, and I'm also going to paint another one for my other aunt, but I won't be recording that one because it will be essentially the same painting. I mean, obviously it'll look different, but yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining me in that, and thank you so much for all of the good feels I know you'll be sending me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys are having a good day and a good month, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much, especially to my patrons, Ezsithyn, Artemystik, Kim, Rhian, Jill, and Ashley. You guys are the best. I love you guys. Alright, bye everyone. Hope you're having a good day.